Do you also consume eggs? Now, if you do, and if you do it almost on an alternative basis, please be careful because there is a company whose eggs have been found to have certain carcinogenic chemicals inside them. Now, this particular portion of our class is going to deal with why there are laxes and why there are gaps in FSSAI's findings. Whenever any food comes into the market, it is thoroughly rinsed through many filters. And FSSAI, which is actually the flag bearer of food safety in India, has approved these eggs. Yet we find that they are carcinogenic in nature. Now, what do we have to know about this is starting from a YouTube video. There was a YouTube video in which it was claimed that eggs from Eggos, there is a company by the name of Eggos, it was having certain chemicals which should not be present. And if it is consumed almost in a regular basis, what will happen? People will undergo through cancer. So there is a new viral report which claims that certain eggs, not all, but certain eggs may cause cancer, which has triggered people because people are paying a premium price for it. And still we are getting what? Cancer causing eggs. Recent report has originated from a YouTube channel by the name of Trustified. What does Trustified do? Trustified sends certain samples of certain things, and Trustified shows us the reports in which different amount of fats, chemicals, sugar, or salt is present. Basically, it sees that if the product which it is marketing, is it really having those kind of nutrients and materials, or is there any sort of toxicity present in them? So Trustified said that. Now it has allegedly detected illegal and genotoxic substances in eggs which are of the brand name Eggos. Mumbai-based orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist Dr. Manan Vora also addressed this issue. So we are going to not talk about Dr. Manan Vora, but what has been claimed and how do we find there are irregularities in them. Trustified tested a single batch of Eggos nutritionist eggs. That means the batch was of single eggs. The single batch of eggs, which may not be perfect samples, they may contain certain things, but what do we know? Maybe it is present in every egg. The test allegedly found two banned substances. One is the nitrofuran and next is the nitroimidazole. These chemicals are illegal in poultry farming because they are used to prevent infection in hens and increase egg production artificially. So these two banned chemicals, they shouldn't be used in order to ensure that the eggs are not, the hens are not infected. This is generally used, or in order to increase the production of eggs. So that is why Eggos company has come into the matter. Doctor has explained that nitrofuran and nitroimidazole are classified as genotoxic. That means they have the potentiality to alternate our DNA. If DNA gets mutated, there is a possibility of getting cancer. Thereafter, he also warned that people would see posts like eggs can cause cancer, but the clarification is that eggs do not cause cancer in general. That means if eggs in general are to be seen, the one which comes from normal poultries, not commercialized poultries, they are safe in nature. Apart from that, 4 key points were seen. Nitrofuran metabolite detected was 0.7. However, it should have been below 0.4 according to the report. Apart from that, some countries have maintained absolute zero tolerance for such chemicals, but in India, these chemicals are freely used. FSSAI has already permitted it, so questions have arisen that why Eggos is allowed to operate despite these findings first. Second, why FSSAI has permitted tolerance levels while other countries have zero tolerance. That means these chemicals should not be present at all. So why has FSSAI said that 0.4% is fine, but again in Eggos we have found 0.7, which is much above. Whether FSSAI is even properly testing food products or not, whether India's regulatory standards are weaker as we compare them to the other countries. He has also expressed disappointment as regular consumer of the brand. Apart from that, he also emphasized that this was a test of single batch. Apart from that, a single test of single brand has been done. So that is why other eggs may be safe in nature. Apart from that, it does not mean that all eggs can cause cancer. Appreciated independent bodies like Justified or for exposing such issues. And he has also asked, which we should also ask, that why are we even consuming this brand? Why is an independent regulator such as FSSAI is not doing its job properly? Now let's talk about the concerns. First concern is, if FSSAI is actually monitoring or just providing us general facts. How the brand made crores in just few years despite such practices. What is the reason behind allowing tolerance limit? He also highlighted that other countries enforce zero tolerance for nitrofuranine, nitroimidazole. Still we are using it. India's comparatively lenient standards are concerning, because in other countries you do not see such things. In our masalas we are finding pesticides. In our milk we are finding detergent powders. In many things adulteration is going on like that. So why is India accepting all this? We do not get. Apart from that, Egos has said that the brand is safe. The eggs are safe to be consumed. Their eggs comply with FSSAI standards. They follow zero antibiotic usage practice, and they also claim to ensure quality thoroughly. They are saying that they are sourcing high quality feed, they are properly storing it, and the transport is also good. Now delivery, they are saying that we are following the established food safety protocol. They have also announced additional testing such through independent NABL accredited labs for added consumer reassurances. Apart from that, reaffirmed commitment to transparency, safety and maintaining consumer trust. This is very important. Now, key takeaways are like, the controversy is based on external test. One, not multiple. First thing is that not all eggs are unsafe. The findings concerns only one brand. The real issue has been raised about the tolerance of FSSAI, the regulatory oversight, and the brand and FSSAI both are under pressure to prove that they are doing their job properly. About FSSAI, it is India's central food regulator, which works under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. First, it has been established by the Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006. That means it is a statutory body. It wants to ensure safe, wholesome food through science-based standards. Next, it has also created to consolidate multiple food laws into one unified framework. Now, what are the structure and the operation? How does it work? The headquarters is in New Delhi. Regional offices also exist in Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Guwahati, and Cochin. It's a statutory body under this act which replaces the earlier food laws. And it is headed by a chairperson. It is operated by a CEO, and it is supported by scientific panels and committees. Clearly, it needs to do its job. It needs to do its job properly. But what is the enforcement? It works with states and food authorities. It oversees food testing labs. It handles consumer complaints. It also promotes awareness for food safety and nutrition. Apart from that, it also sets these standards to formulate science-based standard for food and food processes. It also regulates, controls manufacturing, storage, distribution, and import of food as well. It gives licenses and it registers as well. So all these things, if it is doing properly, then why are we finding such chemicals in our food? The significance is to bring all food safety related laws under one authority to ensure food safety, quality and consumer protection, and helps build a uniform and transparent food safety system across India. Okay, so this was all for today. Thank you so much for watching the class. May you be connected for in the future as well. Bye bye, take care.